Hello, everybody. Welcome to Most Wanted Topics. I'm your host, Kevin Dennison. Along with me today is the mighty Ma Fu. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing great.
We are filling in for Atomic Tommy. Atomic Tommy's on assignment, pursuing academic excellence.
Yep.
So he's got homework to do. You're going to fill in. We have a great show today, so we're going to get through this. We have a lot to talk about today. The absolute universe is upon us for DC. But first, let's talk about housekeeping here at Most Wanted Comics in beautiful Bloomington, Minnesota. Got to tell you what, Friday's coming up quick.
I know.
Friday, October 18th, Vikings legend Tim Irwin will be at the studio.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah, he'll be signing autographs at Most Wanted Comics from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Friday, October 18th, Viking legend Tim Irwin, 5 to 7 p.m. at Most Wanted Comics. All the information is at mostwantedcomics.com, so feel free to check it out. You can also check it out on Facebook. So make sure you get all the details, and we look forward to seeing you Friday night, 5 to 7 p.m. at Most Wanted Comics. A late night signing for us.
I know.
It's late.
I know, that's a first.
We love it. Also, we're still continuing our Veep food drive for the city of Bloomington, our local food shelf. So feel free to bring in 5 or more non-perishable, non-expired food items, and you get 15% off your purchase and registered in for a fun prize to win.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat that. You got just 2 weeks left, and then it's all done. Then
I know.
we'll move on to our next event.
Come on in.
Yeah, bring the stuff. And then, of course, on Tuesday, October 22nd, Gary Trent Sr., former great Timberwolf, is helping us kick off the Timberwolf season. He'll be at the store signing autographs from 6 to 7:30 p.m.
Yeah, again.
Another after dark signing.
Yeah.
We're really excited about
Second one.
So I tell you what, if you're into sports, you want to meet a couple of Minnesota sports legends, feel free to come in Friday, October 18th, and Tuesday, October 22nd. And again, all the information is on mostwantedcomics.com. All right, that takes care of housekeeping. We'll have another big announcement at the end of the show. Let's talk about some comics.
Yeah, why
Most
not?
Wanted Comics. I tell you what, the elephant in the room, DC stole the show this week. Absolute Universe is upon us. Absolute Batman #1 has come out. It hit the shelves, and it's sold out fast. In fact, it's pretty hard to get a copy right now. It's sold out almost everywhere. So if you haven't had a chance to get one, I highly recommend you try to find one on eBay because it is worth your read. Now, Absolute Batman, they brought in the heavy hitters. It was an absolute banger. They took our advice. They listened to us. We kept saying, DC needs a reboot. They need to start completely over. And they did. And we were kind of nervous about what they were going to do. But optimism is running high because the first issue of Absolute Batman #1 was an absolute banger.
Well, yeah, because we sold out of almost every copy that we had on
we did.
The shelves.
We sold out. We sold out of all our copies. And I tell you what, let me tell you about Scott Snyder's writing on this one. It was unbelievable. There was a lot of detail that he adds, and there's a lot of twists in there too. And I'd say, and I think Atomic Tommy would agree, that it's up there with Offworld for the best DC book of the year. And it's only issue 1 now. Think about that. Only issue 1. And both Atomic Tommy and I think that it's right up there with the Offworld. And boy, there's action. I mean, they got Batman kicking some butt. Seriously. And if you read the book, you know where I'm talking about. It was some twists and some turns in it. But not enough time to talk about all the good things, but he kicks some major butt. There's twists and turns.
Well, he's Batman, so
there's just incredible description. It's incredibly, it's just awesome. So I highly recommend you read it. So if you can get a copy, you won't be disappointed. And also, hopefully leading into Absolute Superman that's coming out, hopefully that leads into Absolute Superman, which they brought in another heavy hitter for. Jason Aaron is doing the writing
for
Absolute Superman. So they've got the people writing it. The question is, can the art and the story just keep up? Because Scott Snyder set the tone here, so there's a tough act to follow. So let's hope it can all keep up in the Absolute Universe. I'm excited to see what's coming next. All right, moving on to what's coming out this week on Wednesday. I tell you what, Wednesday we have another lineup of comics coming out. Well, here we go, keeping up with Marvel's huge. We've got another Moon Knight first coming out. So
Moon Knight's always a popular title for us.
Yeah, of course, it's Khonshu #1. Always love some good Moon Knight.
I know, because
you can't go wrong with Moon Knight.
Yeah, he is up there with Ghost Rider in terms of the best vigilante type characters.
Oh, you guys, Moon Knight
in Marvel.
I love Moon Knight, but let's not go crazy. There's still Jonah Hex out there, still Punisher.
True, but Moon Knight is still cooler than
Moon Knight's
Jonah
cool.
Hex.
I like. All right, that's cool. All right, but there's more X-Men coming out too. Don't be worried for all the X-Men fanatics out there. Mystique #1 is upon us. That'll be out on Wednesday, so make sure you pick up that copy as well. And finally, like we said, we talked about this a couple months ago. The end of an era with Nightwing. The greatest Nightwing run I think I've ever read, the Tom Taylor run of Nightwing, is coming to a close, and that issue number 118 is coming out. And boy, sad to see that one end. Kudos to Tom Taylor and his team, and kudos to Nightwing. Nightwing's one of my favorite characters, and boy,
personally, I like Red Hood. But he's cool.
What a great run that was. So if you got a comment, you like what you see so far, you like the comment, feel free to smash the like button and subscribe. Also, now we got to talk about the store a minute, because we've been adding so much stuff to the store.
I know, it's been crazy.
This is, man, you're gonna love this segment because this is right in your wheelhouse.
Yes, it is.
Not only do we carry, and we were pretty proud at Most Wanted Comics of our back issues and our key issues, our wall books, but I tell you what, we think we can compete with anybody when it comes to back issues and keys. We are proud of who we are, but we are also proud of the fact that we are diverse enough that we have a ton of cool vintage toys and modern toys, and we just got some cool stuff in. For example, as you can see in the picture, we got the Star Wars Return of the Jedi, the Interceptor. That's pretty cool. That's on the shelf, ready to go. Of course, we have the Imperial Shuttle. Of course, we have a Bop It punching bag from the original series 1984 V. That's pretty cool. Oh man, that's I wish we were trying to figure out, because it's sealed new in the box, we don't want to disturb it, but at the same time I was like, wouldn't this be cool to fill up in the store and have all the customers punch it as they came in and come? Oh, it'd be great.
Yeah, just come on and just clothesline it.
Yeah, give it a good one too. It's all right. That's for Caleb out there and his fighting. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
give it a big boot.
Go to the display case. We've got action figures. We've got Transformers. We've got robots. We've got some killer G.I. Joe stuff right now. We also took in some empties. Empty boxes. Believe it or not, we have empty Transformers. I wish the Transformers were in them.
True.
But we did find some empty Transformers boxes. Why don't you describe what we have here, Mafu?
First one is one of my favorite Transformers. Is a Red Alert. He was released in 1985 and 1986. A retool of Sideswipe, same body except with a police siren, because he is a Lamborghini cop car, which who didn't like that? I mean, come on.
Of course.
And then the back of the box, beautiful artwork. As I always say, the G1 Transformers artwork is right up there with He-Man and G.I. Joe.
For the age of the box is in decent shape.
I know. Yeah, because you would find these in cracks and this always bent. And
now let's see. Is there no instructions in it? Just the box.
Yep.
I tell you what though. So if you have this piece and you want the box to complete your collection, we have the empty box at the store for sale. So you can certainly come in and purchase the box to complete your collection.
And then a second one that took me a while to track down was Trax. And Trax is another cool figure because he originally, if you see on the back, he is in his red Diaclone colors, and then when Hasbro brought him over, they changed him to blue and red. And I thought that was cool, but no, nothing beats like the actual Diaclone.
Oh, another cool box. It's perfect. That's awesome.
Yeah. And then we have a 1986 Hot Rod. And this one, surprisingly, has the instructions and a STARS catalog, which those who don't know what STARS is, it's Secret Transformers Autobot Rescue Squad, which was like a mail-away promo. And we do have a toy catalog from 1986. Let me get this open. Look at that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Has some of the figures on it from that year.
The person that brought them into us, I said, "Where are the figures?" He goes, "I don't know. I'm trying to find them. I just have the box." I said, "Well, I'll still take them." That's pretty cool. I tell you what. So if you, like I said, if you have the Transformer and you don't have the box, and you like the box to complete your collection, these are in pretty good shape. So feel free to come to Most Wanted Comics and check them out. We also took in a heck of a wrestling set.
It was a big wrestling set.
Well cared for, displayed nicely. Pieces are all together. Just a sample of some of the wrestling figures, Mafu. Why don't you show us just a sample of what they are?
This is a 3-pack of Kane, Undertaker, and Paul Bearer. Well, not one of my favorite managers, but okay. But this is available at Most Wanted Comics, along with a bevy of other figures. Hulk Hogan, the Hart Foundation, Tito Santana,
Earthquake,
Honky Tonk Man,
Ultimate Warrior. All your favorites are in there, and even is complete. It has the urn. So it's funny when I don't know if the hardcore wrestling fans remember when Bobby the Brain Heenan was announcing, and Paul Bearer would hit someone over the head with the urn, and Bobby the Brain Heenan would say, "He earned that," as he got hit in the head. Just good wrestling jokes there. Hey, we got to do some shout outs right now.
Yes,
Mafu.
we do. We cannot.
Before we finish talking about our vintage toys, we got to do some shout outs because last week we caught some heat. Because,
yes, we did.
Of course, now that we're in the new bunker in our new studio, we got so excited we forgot to do shout outs, and boy, did we hear about it at FallCon.
Oh yeah, because people brought in the heat like, what the hell?
Yeah, they were like, wow, why you forgot? So we're not going to forget today. So hey, Matt, JD, of course, shout out to you guys. Caleb, of course. I want to say hi to our up north contingent from Duluth to the Iron Range to Brainerd. Hey, Rick, you guys and everybody up there. Big shout out to all of you. JD, of course. Mark. Want to say hi to Jimmy the Souser, the Gostovich family, Ryan, Jeff, Liz, Sydney, Shanice, Taylor, Pat, and anyone else I forgot now. I'm sorry, but I think we covered the main sauce.
Yeah.
If you'd like to make sure you're on the shout outs, make sure you email or send a specific request you'd like to be on the shout out. We're happy to send you. We really do appreciate you watching every week, and we love it. Any other vintage toys we need to talk about?
We don't. Well, we kind of did cover it, but the Terradrome.
Oh, that's right. The Terradrome. Don't forget about that. That is a magnificent piece. It is complete. It is at our store on display. If you'd like to buy it, it is there for you to pick up. I am not shipping that thing.
No.
So do not request. That's something you're going to have to haul away on your own.
Yeah.
Here's our big announcement. We got another big announcement. I don't know if people have heard this, but we have officially announced now that November is Yo-Jovember month in Most Wanted Comics. And we'll have another surprise in there. We're trying to hook up one more surprise, but for sure, November 23rd, Larry Hama will be at Most Wanted Comics.
Yep.
For Yo-Jovember.
One of the all-time legends.
Yep. And so he'll be at the store 10 to 4, Most Wanted Comics in Bloomington. Make sure you mark your calendars. November 23rd, Larry Hama will be in the house.
Yeah.
We are super pumped up for Yo-Jovember. We're going to have specials going on. We're going to have G.I. Joe stuff going on. It's going to be a fun month. And then we also kick off, of course, in November, our Toys and Tushies campaign for the Union Gospel Mission, which we'll have more coming up on. So stay tuned for that. So what else is there to cover, Mafu?
Well, we did pick up a loose G.I. Joe collection that I'm working on right now. Oh,
that's right. When that's all processed and ready to go, we'll have cheap figures like $2 each.
I know.
There'll be a bucket of G.I. Joe figures just come in. It's going to be awesome. So we're planning to start that November 1st.
Yep.
For Yo-Jovember, we're going to kind of unleash that. So, yeah, feel free to check out. Not only are we comics, we also specialize in toys and vintage toys. So make sure if you are on a road trip or on vacation and you need to check out a cool comic book and good nostalgia store in your area, feel free to Google Most Wanted Comics, and we are worth your stop. I promise we'll make it worth it for you. So anyway, welcome again, everybody, to Most Wanted Comics, and we are excited that we are off and rolling in our new studio, and we're going to be here for a while, so we will see you guys next time.